Singapore President Tharman Shanmugaratnam will be making his first state visit to Egypt from Friday at the invitation of Egyptian President Abdel Fattah Al-Sisi. This is Mr Tharman's first official trip to the Middle East and North Africa as head of state. The Singapore leader will be accompanied by a delegation comprising government and business representatives. Nicolas Ng reports from Cairo on what the group hopes to achieve.
Despite being thousands of years younger, Singapore's well acquainted with Egypt. It was the first Arab country to not only recognize Singapore's independence, but the first in the Middle East to host an embassy. One observer says that President Tharman's visit is a sign that both countries could be seeing each other as more than just business partners.
Our ties are growing more strategic, and this is important to note that Egypt is at the crossroads of Africa, the Middle East, and Europe, and around 12% of Singapore's Europe-bound trade goes through the Suez Canal. So what happens there also happens to us.
The last Singaporean president to visit Egypt was Dr. Tony Tan. His 2016 trip commemorated the 50th anniversary of diplomatic ties between the nations. President Tharman's visit is meant to reaffirm those relations, but that's just a small part of his agenda. He's also set to meet Muslim and Christian religious leaders, as well as a visit to the Egyptian Red Crescent and the Suez Canal. With him are a mix of government officials and a business delegation that's hoping to find opportunity, not just in Egypt, but beyond.
It could be a springboard for Singapore company to look into going to East Africa and North Africa. So there has been a long relationship. Many companies that are going with us have been there for a long time, but I think it's about time that we go there and see how we can further expand the relationship.
Mr Teo adds that his delegation also hopes to attract Egyptian investment to both Singapore and the rest of Southeast Asia. Nicolas Ng, CNA, Cairo.